All right, here we are at the beginning of the month with another collection update for the channel. Let's just jump right into it. I don't think there's anything new on this shelf this month, and in fact, there's really not a whole lot new in the Canon display. I think our first bit of new stuff here is over in this little cubby where I did get the new Legacy Slipstream and put her in there with the Decepticons kind of originally from other continuities. I also put Croc over here just because I didn't have a great space for him otherwise. I kind of switched out his spot with another guy. So he's here, but he doesn't actually really fit in with this theme. But I mean, color wise, I feel like he kind of fits in with them. So he's here for now, but I'll probably change that at some point. And then let's see. I don't think there's anything new all the way over until here, where we did get Quake from Legacy United as well. And then also I've got the little Target Masters that I painted that originally came with Windsweeper to be Singe and Hairsplitter for Spinister. So it's nice to have the three Decepticon Target Masters, double Target Masters rather, together. That's fun to see. And then, speaking of which, over here, I did get Windsweeper to go with Ruckus and Crankcase with the little custom 3D printed guns that I gave to him, and he just kind of took Croc's space so that each of these places would have, five guys. I guess if we get a horrible, which I think we just got leaks saying that we were going to get horrible in some sort of like multi-pack next year. I don't exactly know how that's going to work. I think maybe I'll put horrible over here and then bring Croc back and put him over here just so those sides are even. But is that it for the Canon display? No, I guess we also have Dino King over here with Death Source, who's really cool. But I think that's it for the Canon Transformers display. And for the non-Canon stuff, I added a few more Optimus Primes to the collection over here. I moved some upstairs that were downstairs before, like the Gamer Edition Optimus Prime and the Legacy Evolution Armada Optimus Prime. Also got that new deluxe toy Optimus Prime, and I got the little Blockies Optimus Prime that came with the Energon X. I thought at first that was like the ultra rare one because on the back of the box the image for the super rare one showed him having an axe and the image for the other one didn't, but I don't think that's true. I think that the super rare one is like the metallic version one. And then I just took the regular Armada Optimus Prime and put him in his robot mode and just put the trailer in storage for now just to kind of fit stuff in here. Other than that, the rest of the stuff is the same, just minorly moved around, but got a few guys in there. And then let's see. I also brought the Armada Megatron from Legacy Evolution and put him up with the Megatron display there. I ended up moving some stuff around in the downstairs shelves. So I brought a lot of the Generations guys up here, and this kind of became just like the sort of like other generation shelf that doesn't like fit in with a lot of the other guys. So we've got some of the stuff that was here before, like the Origin Jazz and the two Cliff Jumpers there. I also brought up this third-party Sharkticon that I've had for a while. I brought Fall of Cybertron Kickback up from upstairs, and Skullgrin and GDO Springer. This is where I also ended up putting Thundertron since he got replaced on my shelf with the newer Thundertron. He didn't really fit with the other Decepticons before because Thundertron's not really a Decepticon. And then I'm also putting the Transformers Prime breakdown back over there for now. I ended up moving Bumblebee back over here, like the Origin Bumblebee with the rest of the Bumblebee display, so they'd all be together. This shelf over here, I think, is mostly the same as it was before. I just put Cyclonus and Scourge over here, and the United Rumble. I can't remember. Legends Rumble. I can't remember what Japanese toy line he came from. And then everything else on this shelf is the same. And the big change over here is that I did replace the one shelf that I have for this much taller shelf, which means that I've got a little bit of extra space to breathe over here. In terms of the maximal display, it's mostly the same things that it was before, just with a few added extra things. Like I got Kingdom Cheetor out, and then Universe Triceradon, I think is what that one's called. Just because, I only had a few remaining Beast Wars-esque figures in my collection that I didn't have out for display, so I figured I'd get the rest of them out. And then likewise up here with the Decepticons, Predacons here, I got Transmetal Pterosaur out, Fox Kids Waspinator, who I prefer the Buzzsaw head on him, and then some I can't remember what toy line she came from. It's the repaint of animated Black Arachnia to look like the original Black Arachnia. It was like a Japanese exclusive. Anyway, I've got that one out as well. And then I moved a lot of my Generation stuff from downstairs up to here, just kind of the outdated Generation stuff. I've sort of tried to clump the sort of IDW inspired guys like Springer and Blur and Brainstorm and Skids in the back there, but for the most part, it's just some, Generations figures that I like. And then the Rock Lords just kind of moved up a shelf, but they're still here pretty much as they were. And I think that's it for this room. I don't think there's anything else that really changed from last time, so we'll move on to the next room. And then here at the bottom of the stairs, the only difference is where most of those Generations figures were before. I decided to put out some outdated, War for Cybertron stuff, specifically like Siege and Earthrise things that are no longer relevant because we have better versions. The of course infamously very quickly outdated figures. So little, Cybertronian, Datsun trio there. Siege Red Alert and Sideswipe, Impactor, Kingdom Ultra Magnus, Siege Springer, Earthrise, Ratchet, and Ironhide, and Siege Ironhide, and yeah, that's pretty much it for this room. Moving on, we've had quite a bit of work done to the miniatures display in the past couple months. I've really been printing up a storm. Hero Forge, that company that you make custom miniatures in, has been having a sale, so I've been printing off a lot of those guys. So it's kind of been what I've been into for a little bit. Up here, I just recently moved stuff around, so it wasn't just the Heroescape Marrow stuff up here, but also some kind of swamp-themed guys over here, just to give them a little bit more room to breathe than where they were before. Let's see, are any of these things new? Yeah, this little frog soldier guy was a Hero Forge print. I don't think I had that mushroom guy before, the one in the big chubby guy in the back there. So yeah, these guys aren't painted yet, so I'll get to them eventually, but for now that's them. And then let's see what's new down here. This little alien guy is a Hero Forge creation. That owl guy in the back there, it's a Hero Forge one. What else? This turtle guy is that bug cowboy. I printed Guri Oni, one of the Aquila's Alliance figures. If you don't know Heroescape, this is all just nonsense words. But basically, there was a pack of Heroescape figures that was released near the end of the original lineup that was very difficult to find, and they go for crazy money on the aftermarket. And I don't have the money to spend on those, but I do have a printer, and someone put all the files online. One of them is this big snake one too. That was one of the ones that I printed last year, but he's another one of those, so I'll paint him eventually. Let's see, what else do we have here? I did paint this guy here, Rockshot, something like that, from the new Heroescape Age of Annihilation stuff. What else? Oh, I did paint some of these pirate guys. Not like totally in love with how they turned out, but good enough. Let's see, down here. Oh, that lizard guy, he's new. Another Hero Forge thing. That one in the middle there is a Hero Forge thing. He's not really super well defined right now. I did print all these bug guys. These were all Hero Forge as well. I was getting really into making like bug characters there. Again, haven't painted any of those yet, but they're there. Another one that I did paint is another one from that Aquila's Alliance set, the big bug Sujoa. And yeah, that turned out really nice. I decided to experiment around and use like a glossy finish for this one because the original figure had like a bit of a shine to it, and I think it turned out really nice. I don't know how I totally feel about the gloss, but yeah, I think it works pretty well. And then obviously in the original figure, the wings were translucent, so I just kind of had to paint them to match on this one because I can't print translucent on my filament printer. But yeah, that's most of the stuff on this shelf. And then over here, I did paint this guy. He's a design from just Thingiverse, just a free file from online. And I'm sure some of these that weren't here before, I did these little frog robot guys on Hero Forge. Can't really see them when they're just in the unprimed plastic there. This like Techno Priest, I really like how that one turned out. Oh, I did paint this guy here. I can't remember his name. He's another Age of Annihilation figure, but the four-armed robot guy. What else? So I've got this. I don't remember if I had that printed before, but I've got it primed now at least. So I did paint the Squid Lady in the back there. Most of this other stuff is the same as it was before, I want to say. Moving up here, yeah, I think that's almost all the same. A few more Hero Forge guys up here, some goblins. These two goblin rockers are NPCs from a campaign that I'm running that I really like, so I wanted to print those guys out. And then over here, I did print a little mimic that's not from Hero Forge, and a Boulette. I can't remember what, just some classic D&D monsters. And then this is the last of those, figures that was originally from that Aquil's Alliance 5-pack that's really difficult to get. Zelrig, the big dragon there, gotta paint that one as well. And then, this dwarf is a Hero Forge thing, and I think that's it for the miniatures display. I don't know if that's really, of interest, if it's got the same crossover audience as all my Transformers stuff, I don't know. But either way, I do have a different map here. It's just kind of sitting on a side table now on this piece of plywood, so I could have access to the table. Again, not really a display, just kind of actually for playing games. Then let's see, anything else new in this room? I think that, I took apart that ocean Lego MOC that I had for a while, and I decided to put this Lego Mario Piranha Plant there that I got for my birthday in October, so that's kind of what took that place, and I put the little Bulbasaur up there too. I mean, it's Mega Constructs, not Lego, but kind of building block themed Nintendo characters kind of became the theme of this little shelf here. But that's pretty much it for this room. Then in the main sort of living room area, starting off over here with the Lego display. I got a bunch of Lego sets for my birthday. I ended up moving this the Autobot symbol over here to make room for something else in its place, which I'll get to. But did get this big Dreams Raven kind of thing going on with the like Baba Yaga house on the back, and that's pretty cool. That came with some fun mini figures as well. Where there's the there she is, the like evil dream queen. I feel like that's pretty cool. Let's see, is any of the other things on this shelf new? No, I think that was all there before. And then over here on this shelf, let's see, what's new? Oh, I did get this little like Insider's Points miniature version of this big Lego set, which I just thought was super cute. I used some of my points on that just because I wanted the mini version of the bigger set that I had there. Also for my birthday, I did get this this big Monkey Kid underwater city type of thing, and that's why I decided to take apart my ocean MOC, just because I ended up putting the anglerfish and the Bionicle mini set jellyfish in with that stuff, just because I feel like that worked relatively well. And I also got this like it was like a Bricklink project, Bricklink designer project, this mushroom house. So it's all made out of like existing parts. It was officially sold through Lego, but it's not like an official Lego set. It was like a Bricklink design, which is kind of cool. But anyway, that turned out pretty nicely. I got a couple more of these like space sets. I ended up getting this like Friends set that came with the like little domed pieces there, because I wanted it to go along with this set, which I got for my birthday as well, just because I feel like it rounds out this little space scene here. I don't really like the Friends minifigures, so I just kind of have them with the rest of my loose Lego parts, but still I feel like that looks pretty cool. Then I think the rest of this is more or less the same as it was before. There might be things moved around minorly, but yeah, that's pretty much all the same. And then let's see, over here on this side, I don't think, oh yeah, the big thing that I replaced the Autobot logo with was this Lego Van Gogh painting, which was a super fun build, and I think it looks super nice up there with a little Vincent Van Gogh painting alongside the bigger painting. I feel like that looks super nice there. And then let's see, I think, yeah, that shelf is the same. Oh, I did get one of these little kaiju kitties from a local store. It's really cute. Put it up on the kaiju shelf, obviously. What else we got here? I did move some of this stuff around a little bit. I got this 3D printed this shelf. I actually had this a while ago, but I had it in storage somewhere and found it. And I put all of my real littles guys on there. There's like a few that were out before that aren't out now because I could only fit 12 on there, but still, I feel like that just kind of cleans them up a little bit. And then over here, I don't think I had this guy last time. This little Beast Box axolotl, and then also this from the same company that made the Grave Frog guy there, the like fish mech in the background there. Put him with those, obviously, but yeah, I feel like just not having those guys in front kind of cleans up this space a little bit. I ended up moving the Lego roller coaster down here. I got this 3D printed hairless Furby as a birthday gift, which I just absolutely adore. It's super, super creepy. And then I moved my two little mocks down here. That was also a birthday gift. That crocheted jar of eyeballs, love it. Into the creepy stuff, if you couldn't tell. But yeah, so I feel like this is looking kind of nice and clean down here now. I used to have my games down here. Now I've just kind of put them onto a different shelf. And then over here in the G1 Transformers display, a few of those guys are new. I think I didn't have Pipes and Cosmos and Powerglide last time, but the rest of those are the same. Then moving on up here, I think that the rest of this stuff is the same as it was last time. I think I had this extra BotBot shelf last time. I can't totally remember, but yeah, that's pretty much it for the display this past couple months. Some decent changes. Really, I've been kind of in full gear in a miniature painting and printing mode, but still, it's I don't have a lot on pre-order for the rest of the year. I think that I'll probably get like Studio Series Optimus Prime before the year is over, and then I have on pre-order the like reissue of Classics Voltron, which I think has been pushed back to like March. So that was supposed to show up this month, but I think it got pushed back. So I don't really think there's a whole lot new that I'm going to be getting for the rest of the year, obviously until Christmas. But I'm okay with that, honestly. I'm happy to gear down for the year a little bit. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. If you've been watching this video so far, thanks for making it to the end of the video. If you enjoy my videos, generally I do reviews every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. And without further ado, here is my collection update for December of 2024.